Hey, it's me, the N to the J to the B. I know y'all tired of looking at me like this because I'm tired of looking at myself like this. But I'm filming in the morning because I got a lot to do today, and once my day gets underway, sometimes it runs away with me. I did get up and I meditated this morning, so I'm feeling pretty calm. I'm staying with friends. One of them told me yesterday that he could tell that I had not meditated. So I am trying to avoid that. I was, a little sped up. You've seen it here before. You know what it looks like. Woke up and I smell smoke inside the house today. For 2 days, the skies were blue. They still look, well, they're a little kind of like periwinkle, but they were bright blue where I am for a couple of days, and I didn't have to use my inhaler at all, didn't smell smoke. We were expecting high winds again yesterday, and didn't happen. I heard that early in the morning the winds were doing a little something, but by the time I got up and got moving, and plus I wasn't outside, it was much better. And it's still even. But when I woke up and I smelled smoke, I looked at the fire map. There's an app called Watch Duty. That's the name of the app. And so if you want to keep up with the fires that are going on in the LA area, anybody can download it. Download that map. And they also take donations. So if anybody feels so inclined to donate to their efforts, they've been really, really helpful in keeping all of us informed of what's going on. There's another app. It's called Citizen. I don't know if you're outside of the LA area, if it will let you connect to LA. Check it out and see. If not, it'll show you your local area. It's an app I had some time ago, and I had to delete it because it tells you all the crime, all the car accidents, all the crazy going on in your city. And I was seeing too much, and it had me stressed, like to the point where I was wondering, where are all these people getting machetes? Because I swear to God, 2-3 times a week, somebody was running around chasing somebody with a machete. And if somebody offered me $1 million, to find a machete in an hour, I would fail. I have no idea where to get a machete unless it's from Mexico. You can buy a machete pretty much anywhere in Mexico, because they use them to open coconuts and lop the top off of a pineapple and stuff like that. But here, what are you doing with a machete? Anyway, I want to thank, this is like, I had a good conversation with a friend a couple days ago, and then with my sister Melanie yesterday. You all, if you've been around, you know Melanie. We have a podcast, and I'll wait, is there a link in the description? I'll make sure there's a link in the description box to the podcast. And we are on hiatus right now because both of our lives are in crazy transition. And we will be back for season 2 of What's Next. That's the name of our podcast. But Melanie, she made me cry, and then she made me laugh, which is always good to have people like that in your life. I often tell you, just even in the midst of chaos, even in the midst of tearing down and rebuilding, even in the midst of stress, I know how fortunate I am. I'm so fortunate. I'm blessed. And I don't say that as bragging or anything like that, because that's grace. That ain't, that ain't me. So I just, I'm focusing as I rebuild, I'm focusing on gratitude, and like, I cannot ignore it. I don't want to, but I cannot First of all, I want to thank Queen Gail. Thank you so much. I am sorry that it has taken me this long to thank you, but you see, my life was in complete disarray. It's still in disarray, but it's moving toward order now. And I just saw what you sent me for my birthday, so thank you so much. Blame my disordered head and not my heart. I appreciate you so very much. I was like, are you kidding me? And you weren't kidding me. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I want to thank, well, of course, I want to thank my parents. My mom watches the channel. Hi, Mama. Thank you. Thank you for always being supportive. Thank you for being encouraging. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for life, honey. Thank you, Ms. Brazel. I want to thank Bajan Boy. Bajan Boy, you know who you are. Thank you. You know what you did. Thank you. Bajan Boy gave me this caftan I'm wearing. Right. So I'll cut this part out if he doesn't want it in there. But Bajan Boy, if you know, you know. Bajan is another word or a nickname for people from Barbados. Barbadian, Bajan. And my friend went to Barbados and had me plant sit for him. And I did plant sit. I made sure those plants were still alive when he got back. But more than anything, I believe that he just knew I needed a place to stay. And I had booked a hotel. I don't know if he knew that, but I had booked a hotel. But if you can stay in a friend's place, it's, well, depend on the friend. You can't stay at everybody's house. But it was much better than having to stay at a hotel. And I truly appreciate you. I appreciate you. Always have, and thank you. I appreciate those of you who have reached out to me to check on me because of the fires. I'm doing okay. Again, I am fortunate. I'm so blessed that we have not, I ain't gonna knock on wood because y'all told me that was demonic. We have not lost power. Wait, hold on. Something's going on. Hold on. Okay, I just heard my friend say somebody's on their way over here. I don't know who it is, but I'm gonna get in this shower. I ain't gonna be running around like this. I don't know who's coming over. They ain't coming to see me, whoever it is, but still, I gotta get it together. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. Oh Lordy. I'm gonna say this because she probably doesn't want me to say her name. New Light. I'll say that. You know who you are. New Light. Thank you. We have to have a conversation, but I appreciate you for the offer that you have extended to me. And we're gonna work out the details. I have a hard time, y'all. And I've learned a lot of lessons during this time. I have a hard time accepting help. And that's part of what Melanie and I talked about. I feel like if you're gonna help somebody, you help them, and there are no strings attached. It's not, I'm gonna do this, and then later I'm gonna ask you for something, or I'm gonna expect this from you, or ooh, if I give you this, God gonna bless me. No, you give because people need things, and you have overflow to give from. And see, I'm not crying on, not doing this right now. I need to get in the shower. So I'm gonna finish this video and get in the shower. I just think that is the right thing to do. And there have been times when I've been told that I'm too soft in some ways, that, I wouldn't give him nothing. I wouldn't give her nothing. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do that. But I have to do what feels right for me, because when I don't feel at ease. And personally, I ain't no scientist or nothing like that, but personally, I feel that not being at ease within yourself is where dis-ease comes from. Diseases, I think I do. Now, that's woo-woo, pseudoscience. I ain't no scientist. Believe what you will, but that's how I feel. If you are out of alignment, no. If I am out of alignment, because I ain't gonna tell you about your business. I can't be at ease. And if I stay out of alignment over a period of time, then that is a chronic situation. How can your cells be happy? Your body, your cells and everything. How they gonna be happy and you not? So I do the next right thing to the best of my ability. I'm not perfect. Right now, I am very, very, very angry at a couple of people. One in particular, I'm very angry to the point where I was sitting here thinking of ways to get back at this. Look, it ain't right, but it's real. Okay. Thinking of, okay, what do I do that'll make me feel better about this situation? Some of y'all know what it is. I can't say it out loud. What can I do? How do I get back at this individual? I'm human, When people do things to you, we want to say, oh, well, just forgive, turn the other cheek, blah, 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 blah. But it's a process, So if somebody does something to you and you're like, oh, it's okay, well, then that's denial because you're not dealing with it. So I'm working through it. I haven't done anything to anybody. I've had some conversations because I need to handle this in the way that's going to allow me to be okay within myself. At this point in time, I need some closure on this situation, but closure is for you. So looking for closure from the person who wronged you, don't do it. Don't do it. Be it a relationship, a business deal, whatever it is, don't do it. Closure is for you, and you have to give it to yourself. And I'm figuring out what it is, and I've gone through a list of things, and my criteria is, what can I do to get back at this person that won't land me in jail? That's where I've been. But grateful. I'm grateful for people in my life who know that's not the space that I usually operate from. It's not a good space to operate from, and it's not a place I want to be. And they see that without me even saying anything, and they're like, hey, Nicole, you all right? You all right? Can I help you be all right? Here's a place to stay. Here's $5. Here's this. Here's that. Here's a bit of advice. Here's a scripture. And I need all of that. I need all of that right now. And I don't like needing it. That's the truth. I don't like needing it. I like helping people. I don't like needing help. I don't at all. So it's uncomfortable. And people have extended themselves to me. People in my life, not like just, randos, but, and instead of readily saying, okay, yes, yeah, I have to take a moment. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you for extending this or that, but I gotta think about it. I just gotta, because I have had the experience of somebody, here, let me help you. And then it's for ulterior motives later. Or I also, I can't think of a better way to say this, so sorry for the violent reference. I don't want to waste all my bullets. Well, I guess a better way to say it was, I don't want to use up all my credit, like, all right, well, right now I'm not on the street. I'm not about to be on the street. Maybe you save that $5 until it's like dire. But I am stressed out. That's the truth. And I take my medicine and I'm still stressed out because the medicine is to manage me as I am normally. The medicine is not like a sedative or anything to manage me under extreme stress. And I'm under extreme stress now. It's going to get better. That's the good thing, is I've never lost hope. I don't feel hopeless. I know God and the universe are conspiring to make this all work out for my highest good so that I can do what I am supposed to be doing instead of being in the, in the mud with all these issues. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like my life like this. So there's a light at the end of the tunnel. But I'm still in the tunnel. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sis M, for looking for me. Thank you. Yeah. I don't generally call out names too much on this channel because my brain is a sieve or colander, and things fall through, and I don't want anybody to think that they're not important. Thank you, M. Flournoy, for the email that you sent me. I also want to tell you all, I don't check DMs on, I read my comments here. I don't check DMs on social media. In general, if I see something, it's by accident. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, you sent me a message in 2023 and I'm just now seeing it. If I don't respond, just don't do it. Don't do it, because I won't respond. And then, and folks get offended and think I'm ignoring them. I get so many DMs just from random individuals. I think it's because I've worked on TV. I don't really know. So I don't even go in there no more because it's not fun. It feels like a job. It feels like a job. I'm like, I got a bunch of strangers asking me for stuff or sending me. I don't have time to watch 500 million the TikTok videos. I can't. Don't do it. Don't do it, please. But I am grateful. And I read every comment here. I haven't responded to any for the last few days because I've been wheeling and dealing around here, getting it together. Finances are a huge component of that. So I've been dealing with my accountant on some things. I have to buy a car. I told y'all, I think I told you, I think so, I meant to, that my credit utilization is high right now. And so, you got to be strategic when you are dealing with your credit score, about like where you move money from, how you do things. So I'm working with my accountant, and I'm also in this financial empowerment program, working with the woman who runs that. So that's taken up a huge amount of time. I'm finishing up this man's website. I told him I will be done by Monday. So come rain or shine, I'm going to be done on Monday. One day I was at my computer for so long that it was Monday. And yesterday morning I woke up and my left wrist was in excruciating pain. So I gave it a rest yesterday. And today I am back at it because I'm getting this website done. And then I have one more to do. It's almost done. It's going to be easy. But this one that I'm trying to get done is a bear. So I'm going to get it done. And once it's up, I'll show you where it is because I like the work. I like the work that I'm doing. Yeah. Well, I'm directed by him. So he's like, this is what I want. And I build it. And it's looking pretty good. So, all right. Thank you. If I didn't call your name, Gloria, you always got a word of encouragement. Rita, hey girl, I see you. A former classmate of mine passed away. Yeah. We hadn't been in contact since graduation. And then after I finished breast cancer treatment, she was diagnosed. And so there were two of us that I know of, classmates, who were going through treatment at the same time. And we both reached out to her when we saw her announcement on Facebook that she had been diagnosed. We sent her care packages and then checked in with her periodically. Because, you're going through treatment. You don't feel like talking to nobody every day. Plus, she was on dialysis already. It was a lot. It was a lot for her body to take. She had chemo for, I don't know, it seemed like forever. A long time. And then she had radiation. And she and I talked for a long time when I was in Mexico. And she lived in Vegas. And talking to her, we just had such a good time catching up, chit-chatting, laughing. And, you ever talk to somebody from your hometown and they sound like home? It's like, okay, yeah, there's that cadence in your voice. I hear that Chicago, South Side. Well, she passed. And I just... Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you got through all of this and I really thought you were going to be okay. But yeah. Anyway, her funeral is in Vegas later this month. I would like to be there, but it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Just with everything that I have going on and just right now. And I also don't think it's cool to be staying with somebody because you ain't got no place to stay. And then, well, no, I got places to stay. I don't have a home. I'll put it that way. But I don't think it's cool to be staying with somebody and then, be traveling. I don't know. I got mixed feelings about the whole thing, and I'm sorry about this, that it happened, and I feel bad for her family. Her nephew was in the same grade as us, the same school, and yeah. And we all went through junior high and high school together. So it's just really unfortunate. And I'm sad about that. And it's also a reminder that just like these fires and all this destruction all around and, people going through things, anything can be taken from you at any time. So you better treat people right, do the next thing that feels right for you. Do right by other people. Enjoy life. all the things. All right. I don't want to end on a down note. So what can I tell you that's happy? The sun is shining. How about that? Here, I'll end this on sunshine, okay? And I will see you again soon. Bye. All right, there's the blinds partially open and the sky. It looks bluer in the screen. It's actually kind of like hazy, periwinkle colored. But the sun is shining, and look, this is my little thing that I brought back with me from Mexico. It makes me happy. All right. Can you see this? Never let the things you want make you forget the things you have. How's that for a happy ending? See you soon.